Abide. Abode. Abode. Abidden. Abye. Abort. Abort. Alight. Alight. Alighted. Alight. Alighted. Arise. Arose. Arisen. Awake. Awoke. Awoken. Be. Backbite. Backbit. Backbitten. Backfit. 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 Backlight. Backlit. Backlit. Backslide. Backslid. Backslid. Backslidden. Be. Was, were. Been. Bear. Bore. Born. Born. Beat. Beat. Beaten. Become. Became. Become. Bedight. 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 Befall. Befell. Befallen. Beget. Begot. Begotten. Begin. Began. Begun. Begird. Begirt. Begirt. Behight. 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 Behoten. Behold. Beheld. Beheld. Belay. Belayed. Belayed. Bend. Bent. Bent. Bereave. Bereft. Bereft. Bereaved. Beseech. Besought. Besought. Beset. 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 Bespeak. Bespoke. Bespoken. Bestrew. Bestrewed. Bestrewed. Bestrewn. Bestride. Bestrode. Bestridden. Bet. 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 Betake. Betook. Betaken. Bethink. Bethought. Bethought. Beweep.
Bewept. Bewept.
Bid. 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 Bid.
Bade.
Bidden. Bide. Bided. Bode. Bided. Bind. Bound. Bound. Bite. Bit. Bitten. Blaw. Blawed. Blawn. Bleed. Bled. Bled. Blend. Blent. Blent. Bless. Blessed. Blessed. Blow. Blew. Blown. Bottle feed. Bottle fed. Bottle fed. Bowstring. Bowstrung. Bowstrung. Break. Broke. Broken. Breastfeed. Breastfed. Breastfed. Breed. Bread. Bread. Bring. Brought. Brought. Broadcast. 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 Browbeat. Browbeat. Browbeaten. Build. Built. Built. Burn. Burned. Burned. Burst. 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 Bust. 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 Buy. Bought. Bought. See. Cast. 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 Catch. Caught. Caught. Cheerlead. Shield. Shield. Chide. Chid. Chid. Chiden. Choose. Chose. Chosen. Clap. Clapped. Clapped. Clear cut. Clear cut. Clear cut. Cleave. Cleft. Clove. Cleft. Cloven. Cleek. Clawed. Cleeked. Cleeked.
Clip. Clip. clip,
clipped, cling, clung, clung, clothe, glad, clothed, glad, clothed, color breed, color bred, color bred,
color cast, color cast, color cast,
come, came, come, cost, 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 cost cut, cost cut, cost cut, counterdraw, counterdrew, counterdrawn, counterlight, counterlit, counterlit, cowrite, cowrote, cowwritten, crash dive, crash dove, crash dived, creep, crept, crept, crossbreed, crossbred, crossbred, crosscut, 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 crosslight, crosslit, crosslit, crow, crowed, crew, crowed, cut, 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 de, dead, durst, dead, daydream,
daydreamed, daydreamed,
deal, dealt, dealt, deep freeze, deep froze, deep frozen, dig, dug, dug, dite, 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 dispread, 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 disprove, disproved, disproven, disproved, dive, dived, dove, dived, do, did, done, dog fight, dog fought, dow, dote, dowd, dote, dowd, draw, drew, drawn, dream, dreamt, dreamt, drink, drank, drunk, drip feed, drip fed, drip fed, drive, drove, driven, dwell, dwelt, dwelt, eat, ate, eaten, end run, end ran, end run,
Ingot. Ingot. Ingot.
engrave, engraved, engraved,
engraven, in wide,
in wound, f, fall, fell, fallen, fair beat, fair beat, fair beaten, fast cut, fast cut, fast cut, feed, fed, fed, feel, felt, felt, fight, fought, fought, find, found, found, fit, fit, fitted, fit, fitted, flash freeze, flash froze, flash frozen, flee, fled, fled, fling, flung, flung, floodlight, floodlit, floodlit, fly, flew, flown, flyblow, flyblew, flyblown, forbear, forbore, forborn, forborn, forbid, forbade, forbade, forbidden, force feed, force fed, force fed, fordo, fordo, fordid, fordone, forecast, 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 forefeel, forefelt, forefelt, forego, forewent, foregone, foreknow, foreknew, foreknown, forerun,
foran,
forerun, foresee, foresaw, foreseen, foreshow, foreshowed, foreshowed,
foreshown,
forespeak, forespoke, forespoken, foretell, foretold, foretold, forget, forgot, forgotten, forgive, forgave, forgiven, forlease, forlaw, forlorn, forsake, forsook, forsaken, forswear, forswore, forsworn, fraught, fraught,
frofted,
fraught,
frofted,
free fall, free fell, free fallen, freeze, froze, frozen, frostbite, frostbit, frostbitten, gainsay, gainsaid, gainsaid, geld, gelded, gelt, gelded, gelt, get, got, got, gotten, ghostwrite, ghostwrote, ghostwritten, gild, gilt, gilded, gilt, gilded, gin, gan, gan, gird, girded, girt, girded, girt, give, gave, given, gnaw, gnawed, gnawed, gnawn, go, went, gone, been, grave, graved, graven, grind, ground, ground, grow, grew, grown, hagride, hagrode, hagridden, halter-break, halter-broke, halter-broken, hamstring, hamstrung, hamstrung, hand-feed, hand-fed, hand-fed, hand-ride, hand-rode, hand-ridden, hand-sew, hand-sewed, hand-sewn, hand-write, hand-wrote, handwritten, hang, hung, hanged, hung, hanged, have, had, had, hear, heard, heard, heave, heaved, hove, heaved, hove, hew, hewed, hewn, hide, hid, hidden, height, hote, height, houghton, hit, 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 hoise, hoist, 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 hoisted, hoist, hoisted, hold, held, held, house sit, house sat, house sat, housebreak, housebroke, housebroken, hurt, 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 eye, inbreed, inbred, inbred, indwell, indwelt, indwelt, inhold, inheld, inheld, inlay, inlaid, inlaid, input, input, inputted, input, inputted, inset, 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 interblend, interblended, interballant, interblended, interballant, interbreed, interbred, interbred, intercut, 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 interlay, interlaid, interlaid, interset, 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 interweave, interwove, interwoven,
intertwined, interwound, interwound,
inweave, inwove, inweaved, inwove, inweaved,
inwined, inwound, inwound,
jerry build, jerry built, jerry built, keep, kept, kept, kent, kenned, Kent, kenned, kneel, knelt, kneeled, knelt, kneeled, knit, knit, knitted, knit, knitted, no, new, known, laid, laded, laden, laded, landslide, landslid, landslited, landslid, landslited, lay, laid, laid, lead, led, led, lean, lent, leaned, lent, leaned, leap, leapt, 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 learn, learnt, learned, learnt, learned, leave, left, left, lend, lent, lent, let, let, lie, lay, lane, light, lit, lit, line breed, line breed, line breed, lip read, lip
red,
lip
red, lose, lost, lost,
make, made, made, mean, meant, meant, meet, met, met, melt, melted, molten, melted, misbecome, misbecame, misbecome, miscast, miscast, miscast,
mischoose, mischose, mischosen,
miscut, 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 missteal, misdealt, misdealt,
misdo,
misted, misdone, misfall, misfill, misfallen, misfeed,
misfed, misfed,
misgive, misgave, misgiven, misheard,
misheard, misheard,
mishit, mishit, mishit,
misknow, misknew, misknown,
mislay, mislaid, mislaid, mislead, misled, misled,
learn,
mislearned,
learned,
misread,
read, read,
missay, missayed, missayed, missend, missent, missent,
set, set, set,
misspeak, misspoke, misspoken, misspell, misspelt, misspelled, misspelt, misspelled, misspent, 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 mistake, mistook, mistaken, misteach, mistaught, mistaught, misstole, mistold, mistold, misthink, misthought, misthought, misunderstand, misunderstood, misunderstood, miswrite, miswrote, miswritten. Moonlight, moonlit, moonlet. Mow, mowed, moan. Naysayed, naysayed, naysayed. Nosedive,
dough,
nose.
dough,
O. Offset, offset, offset. Outbid, outbid, outbid. Outbreed, outbred, outbred. Outdo, outdid, outdone. Outdraw, outdrew, outdrawn. Outdrink, outdrank, outdrunk. Outdrive, outdrove. Outdriven, outfight, outfought, outfought. Outfly, outflew, outflown. Outgo, outwent, outgone. Outgrow, outgrew, outgrown. Outlay, outlaid, outlaid. Outleap,
outlet, outlet,
output, output, output. Outride, outrode, outridden. Outrun, outran, outrun. Outsee, outsaw, outseen. Outsell, outsold, outsold. Outshine, outshone, outshone. Outshoot, outshot, outshot. Outsing, outsang.
outsung,
Outsit, outsat, outsat. Outsleep, outslept, outslept. Outspill, outsmelt, outsmelt. Outspeak, outspoke, outspoken. Outspeed, outsped, outsped. Outspend, outspent, outspent. Outspin, outspun, outspun. Outspring, outsprang, outsprung. Outstand, outstood, outstood. Outswear, outswore, outsworn. Outswim, outswam,
swum,
outtell, outtold, outtold. Outthink,
thought,
outthought.
thought,
Outthrow, outthrew, outthrown. Outwear,
where,
outworn. Outwind, outwound, outwound. Outwork, outworked.
wrought,
Outworked,
wrought,
outright. Outwrote, outwritten. Overbear, overbore. Overborne, overbid, overbid, overbid. Overblow,
overblew,
overblown. Overbreed, overbred, overbred. Overbuild, overbuilt, overbuilt.
overbuy,
Overbought, overbought. Overcast, overcast, overcast. Overcome, overcame, overcome. Overcut, overcut, overcut. Overdo, overdid, overdone. Overdraw, overdrew, overdrawn. Overdrink, overdrank, overdrunk. Overdrive, overdrove. Overdriven, overeat, overet. Overeaten, overfeed. Overfed, overfed. Overfly, overflew. Overflown, overgrow, overgrew. Overgrown, overhang, overhung, overhung. Overhear, overheard, overheard. Overlay, overlaid, overlaid. Overleap,
overlap, overlap, overlearn, overlearned, 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 overlay, overlay, overlain,
overpass, overpast, 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 overpay, overpaid, overpaid, override, overrode, overridden, overrun, overran, overrun, oversee, oversaw, overseen, oversell, oversold, oversold, overset, 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 oversow, oversowed, oversown, overshoot, overshot, overshot, oversleep, overslept, overslept,
oversow, oversowed, oversown, oversowed,
overspeak, overspoke, overspoken, overspend, overspent, overspent, overspill, overspilt, overspilt, overspin, overspun, overspun, overspread, 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 overspring, oversprang, oversprung, overstand, overstood, overstood, overstrew, overstrewed, overstrewn, overstride, overstrode, overstridden, overstrike, overstruck, overstruck, overstring, overstrung, overstrung, overtake, overtook, overtaken, overthink, overtaught, overtaught, overthrow, overthrew, overthrown, overwear, overwere, overworn,
overwind,
overwound,
overwound,
overwithhold, overwithheld, overwithheld, overwrite, overwrote, overwritten. P. Partake, partook, partaken, pay, paid, paid, pen, pent, pent, plead, bled, bled, potshoot, potshot, potshot, prebind, prebound, prebound, prebuild, prebuilt, prebuilt, precut, 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 predo, predid, predone, premake, premade, premade, prepay, prepaid, prepaid, presell, presold, presold, preset, 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 preshrink, preshrank, preshrunk,
pre-split, pre-split, pre-split,
price cut, price cut, price cut, proofread, 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 prove, proved, proven, proved, put, put, put. Q. Quick freeze, quick froze, quick frozen, quit, quit, quit. R. Wrap, wrapped, wrapped. Reprove, reproved, reproven, read,
read, read,
reeve, reft, reeved, reft, reeved, reawake, reawoke, reawaken, rebid, 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 rebind, rebound, rebound, rebroadcast, 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 rebuild, rebuilt, rebuilt, recast, 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 recut, 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 red, red, red,
redeal, redel, redel,
redo, redid, redone, redraw,
redrew,
redrawn, reeve, rove, rove, refit, 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 regrind, reground, reground, regrow,
regrew,
regrown, rehang, rehung, rehung, rehear, reheard, reheard, reknit, reknit, reknitted, reknit, reknitted, relay, relayed, relayed, relearn, relearnt, relearnt, relight, relit, relighted, relit, relighted, remake, remade, remade, rend, rent, rent, repay, repaid, repaid, reread,
reread, reread,
rerun,
reran,
rerun, resell, resold, resold,
resend, resent, resent,
reset, 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 resue, resued, resume, reshoot, reshot, reshot, resit, resat, resat,
resow, resowed, resown,
respel, respelt, respelt, restring, restrung, restrung, retake, retook, retaken, reteach, retort, retort, redur, retor, retorn, retell, retold, retold, rethink, rethought, rethought, retread, retrod, retrodden, retrofit, 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 rewake, rewoke, rewoken,
rewear,
rewere, reworn,
reweave, rewove, rewoven, rewed, rewed, rewedded, rewed, rewedded,
rewin,
rewon, rewon,
rewind,
rewound, rewound,
rewrite, rewrote, rewritten, rid, 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 ride, road, ridden, ring, rang, rung, rise, rose, risen, rive, rived, riven, roughcast, rutcast, roughcast, rough hew, rough-hewed, rough-hewn, run, ran, run, s, sandcast, 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 saw, sawn, sword, sawn, sword, say, said, said, see, saw, seen, seek, sought, sought, self-feed, self-fed, self-fed, self-sow, self-sown, self-sowed, self-sown, self-sowed, sell, sold, sold, send, sent, sent, set, set, set. Sow, sown, sowed, sown, sowed. Shake, shook, shaken, shave, shaven, shaved, shaven, shaved. Shear, shorn, sheared, shorn, sheared. Shed, shed, shed. Shent, shent, shent. Show, shown, shown. Shine, shone, shinned, shone, shinned. Shit, shat, shit, shat, shit. Shoe, shod, shod. Shoot, shot, shot. Shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. Show, shown, shown. Shrink, shrunk, shrank, shrunk. Shrive, shrove, shriven. Shut, shut, shut. Side wind, side wound, side wound. Side read, sight
red,
sight
red,
sightsee, sight seen, sight seen. Sing, sang, sung, sink, sunk, sank, sunk. Sit, sat, sat.
skywrite, skywrote, skywritten,
Slay, slew, slain. Sleep, slept, slept. Slide, slid, slid. Sling, slung, slung. Slink, slunk, slunk. Slit, slit, slit. Smell, smelt, smelled, smelt, smelled. Smite, smote, smitten. Snapshoot, snapshot, snapshot. Sneak, sneaked, snuck, sneaked. Snuck. Soothsay, soothsayed, soothsayed. Sow, sown, sown. Speak, spoke, spoken. Speed, sped, speeded. Sped, speeded. Spell, spelt, spelled, spelt. Spelled, spellbind, spellbound, spellbound. Spend, spent, spent. Spill, spilt, spilled, spilt, spilled. Spin, spun, spun. Spit, spat, spit, spat. Spit, split, split, split. Spoil, spoilt, spoiled, spoilt, spoiled. Spoon-feed, spoon-fed, spoon-fed. Spread, spread, spread. Spring, sprang, sprung, sprung. Stall-feed, stall-fed, stall-fed. Stand, stood, stood. Stave, stove, staved, stove. Staved. Steal, stole, stolen. Stick, stuck, stuck. Sting, stung, stung. Stink, stank, stunk, stunk. Strap hang, strap hung, strap hung. Strew, strewed, strewed. Strewn, stride, strode. Stridden, strike, struck, struck. String, strung, strung. Strip, stripped, 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 strive, strove, strived, striven, strived, sublet, 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 sunburn, sunburned, sunburned, swear, swore, sworn, sweat, sweat, sweated, sweat, sweated, sweep, swept, swept, swell, swelled, swollen, swelled, swim, swam, swum, swing, swung, swung, twink, swank, swankin, tea, take, took, taken, teach, taught, taught, tear, tore, torn, telecast, telecast, telecasted, telecast, telecasted, tell, told, told, test drive, test drove, test driven, test fly, test flew, test flown, think, thought, thought, thrive, throve, thrived, thriven, thrived, throw, threw, thrown, thrust, 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 thunderstrike, thunderstruck, thunderstruck, thunderstricken, tine, tint, tined, toss, tossed, 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 tread, trod, trodden, troubleshoot, troubleshot, troubleshot, typecast, 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 typeset, 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 typewrite, typewrote, typewritten, you, unbear, unbore, unborn, unbend, unbent, unbent, unbind, unbound, unbound, unbuild, unbuilt, unbuilt, unclothed, unclad, unclothed, unclad, unclothed, underbid, 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 underbidden,
underbuy,
underboat, underboat, undercut, 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 underdo, underdid, underdone, underfeed, underfed, underfed, undergird, undergird, undergirded, undergird, undergirded, undergo, underwent, undergone, underlay, underlaid, underlaid, underlet, 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 underlie, underlay, underlane, underpay, underpaid, underpaid, underrun,
underran,
underrun, undersell, undersold, undersold, undershoot, undershot, undershot, underspent, 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 understand, understood, understood, undertake, undertook, undertaken, underthrust, 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 underwrite, underwrote, underwritten, undo, undid, undone, undraw, undrew, undrawn, unfreeze, unfroze, unfrozen, unhang, unhung, unhung, unhide, unhid, unhidden, unhold, unheld, unheld, unknit, unknit, unknitted, unknit, unknitted, unlaid, unladed, unladen, unladed, unlay, unlaid, unlaid, unlearn, unlearnt, unlearned, unlearnt, unlearned, unmake, unmade, unmade, unreave, unrove, unreaved, unrove, unreaved, unsay, unsaid, unsaid,
incel,
unsold, unsold, unsow, unsued, unsown, unsued, unsling, unslung, unslung, unspin, unspun, unspun, unstick, unstuck, unstuck, unstring, unstrung, unstrung, unswear, unswore, unsworn, unteach, untaught, untaught, unthink, unthought, unthought, untread, untrod, untrodden, unweave, unwove, unwoven, unwind, unwound, unwound, unwrite, unwrote, unwritten, upbuild, upbuilt, upbuilt, uphold, upheld, upheld, uppercut, 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 uprise, uprose,
uprisen,
upset, 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 upspring, upsprang, upsprung, uptur, uptore, uptorn, vex, vexed, 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 wake, woke, woken, waylay, waylaid, waylaid, wear, wore, worn, weave, wove, woven, wed, wed, wedded, wed, wedded, weep, wept, wept, wend, wended, went, wended, went, wet, wet, wetted, wet, wetted, whipsaw, whipsawed, whipsawn, whipsawed, win, won, won,
wind, wound, wound,
winterfeed, winterfet, winterfet, wire draw, wire draw, wire drawn, wit, whist, whist, withdraw, withdrew, withdrawn, withhold, withheld, withheld, withstand, withstood, withstood, won't, 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 wonted, work, worked, wrought, worked, wrought, wrap, wrapped, 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 reek, reeked, reeked, broken, ring, rung, rung, write, wrote, written, zed, zinc, zinked, 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 zinked,